The CoinSource channel is pleased to have you back. Learn how 5 trillion is impacting Ripple's CBDC industry domination in today's video. To brighten things up a bit, I have some great news on a new Solana phone to share. Saga is the name of the item, and eBay users are asking exorbitant amounts for it. Coming right up. Ripple aims to capture a share of the $5 trillion CBDC market. By the conclusion of the forecast year, the market for digital currencies issued by central banks is anticipated to reach $5 trillion, with Ripple playing a significant role in this industry. Stable currencies and CBDCs are gaining revolutionary potential, and as a result, 98% of the world's governments are pursuing the project, according to a report titled CBDCs, The Digital Evolution of Money. Ripple. The digitalization of entire economies and the opening of the network of value might be revolutionized by central bank-issued digital currencies like stablecoins and CBDCs. At now, 130 nations, representing 98% of the global GDP, are actively pursuing CBDC programs. This number includes both the US and SA, among others. The European Union is now working on a number of projects, while China is nearly prepared to launch a massive operation in mainland areas. 19 of the 21 G20 countries are reportedly far along in their separate programs, as reported by the Atlantic Council. In other places, like Nigeria and the Bahamas, there have been launches of solutions and continued evolution of use cases. According to recent estimates made by the Bank for International Settlements, 20% of the world's population will soon have access to a CBDC. The systemic problems identified by McKinsey Ripple may be amenable to CBDC solution. Financial inclusion, reduced fraud, payment, innovation, and a new monetary policy strategy are all on the list. Additionally, the Ripple CBDC paper emphasized the value of CBDCs as a means to improve asset tokenization. Tokenization makes it possible to transparently monitor the transfer of assets and changes in ownership. We also went over the benefits of wholesale CBDCs, which are great for big-scale securities transactions and interbank transfers. 2 ways in which wholesale CBDCs enhance operational efficiency are, according to Ripple, the incorporation of risk variables and the acceleration of settlement times. Using CBDC will probably have some good effects, but it also comes with some additional risks. Ripple asserts that these risks can manifest in various ways, depending on the models employed in their development. Some new potential dangers include the storage of personal user information and the growing concentration of financial transactions in a few places. Rullup suggests that it might be more challenging to reverse fraudulent or incorrect transactions. Another cause for worry is the increasing reliance on entities other than banks, which may lead to additional security holes. As a ripple effect, Ripple is reaching out to capture the CBDC industry. Ripple is determined to become an integral part of the ecosystem, despite the fact that the risks and opportunities have not gone away. Approximately $5 trillion worth of CBDCs are projected to circulate through global economies in the next decade. Ripple asserts that the innovative currency's global impact hinges on the seriousness with which governments and corporations approach these concerns and collaborate to discover solutions. It is worth noting that Ripple collaborates on CBDC projects with more than 20 global central banks. Ripple's and Bhutan, for instance, will launch a pilot program in 2024. The Republic of Georgia's central bank has selected Ripple as its information technology partner for its pilot program, and Ripple is spot on about the speed with which the landscape is changing. The fact that nearly every country is looking into CBDCs shows how big of a shift this represents. The business world is experiencing this trend. Similar to the dot-com boom of the early 2000s, there has been a global trend toward digitizing national currencies. Ripple shows profound knowledge of the digital economy's future by emphasizing the groundbreaking potential of CBDCs and stablecoins. CBDCs go beyond being mere digital tokens that stand in for fiat currency. In this context, they represent a paradigm change in the management and trading of monetary value. Similar to how cell phones revolutionized communication, they have the potential to change the way global trade and ordinary transactions are conducted. It is critical that CBDCs address systemic goals such as financial inclusion, fraud reduction, payment innovation, and more. Ripple positions itself as more than just a technology source by emphasizing these benefits, which it uses to assist bring about broader social and economic reforms. That being said, risks and constraints to solidify its position as a pivotal participant in the CBDC ecosystem. Rhine has teamed up with more than 20 central banks, encompassing Bhutan and the Republic of Georgia. We understand and share your concerns regarding the recent surge in centralization and the security risks associated with holding sensitive information. However, we believe that the company's strategy is sound. Instead of just waiting, Ripple is diving headfirst. These packs will test how well current technology can handle the different operational and regulatory needs of different countries. Considering that major economies are projected to circulate CBDCs worth $5 trillion over the next decade, Ripple has a tremendous opportunity to seize even a fraction of this market. Picture a treasure hunt. The future of international banking is at stake, rather than the prospect of precious metals, which raises the stakes. Lastly, Ripple's move to corner the CBDC sector is a daring and well-thought-out strategy. The firm is positioning itself as a pioneer in anticipation of a tremendous financial revolution, building strong ties with pertinent government agencies and financial institutions, as well as understanding and complying with numerous regulatory standards, are equally crucial to the project's success, in addition to technical expertise. Hopefully, Ripple will play a significant role in the digital revolution of money, bringing about a fresh era in our perception and engagement with money. Thanks to the decision to earn Bunk airdrop, the price of the Solana mobile phone has skyrocketed, going from $5,000 on Bunk Frenzy to over $5,000 on the popular e-commerce platform eBay. April saw the unveiling of the Solana mobile phone. 4 months subsequently, August arrived. Reduced from $699, the project's MSRP was cut by its developers. Prices for the 5400 Saga have risen to $5,400 on eBay, making it one of the most expensive phones currently available. While prices might approach $16,000, there are more cheap variants as well. You can see from the screenshots why the current plot is centered on the Solana cell phone crisis. Worries include the need to upgrade the mediocre airdrop that comes standard with most phones. Thanks to the circumstances that offer them 30 million airdrop bunks at the present price of 0.40 per bunk, Saga owners can access a total of $597 per device. When put in context with the phone's listing price, this sum is minuscule. The long-term growth potential of junk makes investors willing to take calculated risks by purchasing it. The latest price surge of Bunk, which exceeds 13,000%, is very astonishing. An influential member of the cryptocurrency community prior to its release, Shas, called Bonk is expected to topple SHIB in the near future. After Bonkers debuted on Coinbase last week, its market worth soared to third place, surpassing even Pepe. There are a number of positive aspects to Solana Mobile beyond its ridiculous features, such as speculation about an impending airdrop from other Solana-based apps. Some projects in this category include the decentralized storage platform Genesis NGO and the Sambo-allowing DeFi protocol. Money World has gotten off to a slow start, but now it's really heating up with all these bogus popular memes and money contests. The Solana mobile phone was formally sold out after the demand was created by Bonk's ad. Bonk growth is influencing the Solana ecosystem. Eventually, it could charge Ethereum like a Shiba Inu, which would make it impossible for competitors to exist. Does it not make you laugh? Even if it means receiving an airdrop of useless coin, people will do it. There are individuals who are willing to spend $2,000 or more to get 600, and tomorrow, think about it, you can buy bunks on the exchange without using your phone at all. Quite strange and perplexing behavior. The phone, regardless of its quality, isn't the main point. I'm about to see it fall. Ours is an incredibly interesting era. Please let me know in the comments whether you're in favor of this before we move on to the Bitcoin market review for our timeframe. As I indicated yesterday, such swings don't pass so swiftly, and the fall of Bitcoin continued. Here you can see yesterday's zigzag pattern. It surely didn't stop there, as I had warned. It then rose somewhat before amassing long liquidity. At 41,927, the amount of dollars that can be obtained has become a level of both support and resistance. The question of whether it will harm it remains unanswered. But there is a new, promising trend. Maintain vigilance since the road to 43,060 is clear. The dominance has grown to 53.4%, which is still not great, but it's enough to delay allocating it to altcoins until Bitcoin catches up. In this case, XRP is perfectly following the trading manual's instructions. It fell to 0.577 before climbing back up. Currently, it's targeting a 4-point improvement over the 0.6 mark. We must patiently await Bitcoin's price to rise, as I have already stated. Yes, Ripple is now trailing behind, however, following Bitcoin's fixation and consolidation, Ripple and all altcoins will undergo big upheavals. You should add alerts to the levels and keep an eye on them. If XRP stays above 0.6204, it should start to consolidate. Perhaps we will see some encouraging developments this week. Tomorrow, I will provide you with an update. Don't fool yourself into thinking that once you do, everything will be perfect. I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and give it a like. Until next time, farewell. This bunk could be gone.